So for today, we're going to be looking at the Astral Stasis Drake Titan set. If you guys don't know, we've already done the review video and the shader video. They're both right here. And we've already done the Hunter set right here as well. So definitely check those videos out. I definitely do recommend them because, yeah, I think they're really cool, especially some of the sets that I made. Same thing for the Titans, dude. Y'all got some cool sets. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. It really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because that also does help. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the first set. So this is what I'm talking about when I say you have to find a good shader to combine the helmet with, because I do think Rivendelic does a really good job at like making it seem like it's the same color, even though it's not. There is a different color for the Ultra Plasmic, specifically for the mark, but I'll explain that in a bit. For the arms and the helmet, Astral Stasis Drake Titan set. For the chest piece, Anthemic Invocation. For the boots, we're going to be using the Abeyant Leaps. And the shader change specifically is because I did not like how the Rivendelic changed the mark into a weird... It wasn't weird, I just didn't like the color. I definitely like the Ultra Plasmic shader a little bit more with it just because it goes well. And yeah, this one's actually really, really cool. I like a lot of this. I do think Anthemic Invocation goes really, really well with this set. Unfortunately, it is a set that's not available in game anymore. So if you were to ask me like what set would you use, anything that has like a bug, almost like a metallic, like a biometallic look is going to look really cool with it. There are some sets that I think off the top of my head, specifically like the one from the 30th anniversary for the Titans. That one's going to look really cool. A lot of those pieces are going to look really cool with it just because it does have that biomechanical look. Anything with Hive, specifically like maybe the one from Oryx, the Kingsfall chest piece, I think is going to look really cool with this one as well. So you just have to mix and match if you don't have the Anthemic Invocation. If you do, I think Anthemic Invocation just looks way better. That being said, if you were to choose another shader, just because Anthemic does have purple gemstones, I would not even be mad about that because I do find that annoying. But I do think this set looks really, really cool. Let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, I definitely think this one looks fine. This is definitely the weakest one in the video because I do think the next two look way better. But for the helmet, we're going to be using the Kepri's Horn. For the arms, Astral Stasis Drake. For the chest piece, Snow Plume. For the boots, Crawling Chaos. And then for the mark, we're going to be using the Pruna Luster mark. So I actually like this one a lot. That being said, I would definitely switch out some pieces here and there. I think the Snow Plume is decent. And I do like the fact that it has a little bit more glow to it because nothing like only the helmet and the helmet and the chest piece has a glow. That being said, if you look at the male hunt or the male Titan, you guys will see that the actual spike does have a glow compared to the female that does not have that glow on. So that's another problem. Yeah, I think I would just switch out the Snow Plume for something else. You definitely could do like, instead of the Crawling Chaos Greaves, you can do the Crawling Chaos chest piece and then the Astral Stasis boots. That would be way better. The only reason I like the Crawling Chaos Greaves a little bit more is because it has that like spider fur, and that's the other reason why I use Pruna Luster, because it has that fur as well. Now, I don't know how much fur you want to get into it, but it's one of those things. Like, I think it's a good jumping off point to actually make something you really want to do. Shader wise, Warped Rakkus, which is from the Crota raid, which I think is pretty cool. It's just one of those things. Like, this is not perfect. This is definitely not bad by any means. It's just one of those armor sets that you look at and you're like, this could look a little bit better. Let me lab this out real quick. And that's kind of like where my head went. So I definitely still wanted to show you just to see where, like, just to showcase where my head was going for this one. But let me know what you guys think. As for the next set, we're going to be utilizing the Apex Draconic Helm with the Apex Draconic Greaves, the Astral Stasis Drake plate, and then the Astral Stasis Drake mark. For the actual exotic itself, we're going to be using the Worm God Caress. And I definitely think this one looks pretty decent. Shader wise, we're using Venomous, but not for the arms, because the arms, I wanted super black because even then it's not like super duper black. So this one's actually pretty decent. I like where my head's going for this one because I'm obviously going for a dragon look. Clearly Apex Draconic pieces with the Astral Stasis Drake pieces. It's going to look really cool. That being said, I have to bring it up. The chest piece unfortunately has that like glow over the armor, which pisses me off. And now we don't have a shader that turns them off, which just means you guys just have to bite the pillow and just accept it. So, which is very unfortunate. The other problem is the fact that the Titans, specifically the Draconic Greaves, for the males, it actually glows on the fins on the sides for the boots, and then for the females, there's no glow there. So that's really annoying. I like the fact that I'm using Worm God Crest for this one. I like the horns. It goes really well with every other piece, but I do think the females look a little weird with them because they're like, compared to the males, it just looks really like them shoulder pads look almost like weapons, dog. So yeah, this one's also one of those like get back to work. This one needs work, more time in the oven type of situation. But to be honest with you guys, I really did not want to use a chest piece. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really hate the chest piece, specifically because of that overglow. It really ruins all of it, because you have a situation where like the helmet has glow, the chest piece is all glow, and then you have boots where it's like there's no glow. And there really wasn't a good piece to put that with, because there is no boot that has like a super like big glow. That being said, I could have used like the Taken King set, but I just hate that armor set. I'm sorry. Like, it's just the glow. Oh, the overglow on the armor just pisses me off to no extent. But to be fair, if I really wanted to, I could have used the Taken King boots, and I think it would have been probably way better, just because the overglow would have made sense in that aspect. But then you have a situation where the boots and the chest piece has an overglow, but the arms and the helmet doesn't, and it looks goofy as fuck, and the mark as well. So it's just one of those things where it looks goofy in my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. And last but not least, we have one of my favorite sets. So we're using the Astral Stasis Drake for the boots. For the actual exotic, we're going to be using the Doomfang Pauldrons. So I love that I got the Pruna Luster set this donning, because I think it goes really well with this set. Apex Draconic Plate for the chest piece, and then War Newman's Mark for the mark. So I love this set. I've already said this, but I love it for so many reasons. Specifically, I think the Pruna Luster with the Doomfang Pauldrons looks really good together. I think the Doomfang Pauldrons with the Apex Draconic Plate look really good together, and the Astral Stasis Drake Greaves also look really cool with this whole set. So like, genuinely wow for this set, because you have the Apex Draconic Plate that has like that like scale texture, and then you have more of that scale texture, definitely different but still scaled in nature for the Astral Stasis Drake. My favorite thing about this is the fact that there's two pieces of this set that go really well with the exotic, because the exotic has horns, which goes well with the Pruna Luster, but it also has the like almost horn texture on the chest piece that goes really well with the pauldron. Specifically, like the actual like plating goes really well with that as well. So yeah, overall, this is my favorite set probably. Like Doomfang Pauldrons, I don't know what it is. I'm not like, it's not my favorite exotic for Titans by far. Like it's cool, but Jesus, do I use this so much? And honestly, I don't even regret it, because dude, can you really tell me this doesn't look banger? Shader Eclipse Tempest was a great choice. Unfortunately, the Apex Draconic Plate, the chest piece, the frills on the back, there is a glow on the male Titans, but on the female Titans, it's off, which is really unfortunate. And if I'm being honest, I do think the male Titans just eat this set up. Females, unfortunately, don't, because the chest piece is just way too small for the arms. If the pauldrons were like a little bit, if they were a little bit smaller, I think they would have been way better. But dude, this set, absolute banger, 10 out of 10, would fucking horn again. Either way, let me know what you guys think about these sets. I definitely think the first and fourth sets were the best pieces. Not saying the second or third one are bad by any means. I think the second one has potential to do some super cool things. The third one is definitely the one where I'm like it's not bad. It's just the chest piece is kind of bad in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think, Titans. Did I do you guys justice? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys haven't seen it, I have already done the Hunter video, like I said, and Warlocks, you guys will be getting your video in the next day, I should say. But yeah, be expecting that, because I genuinely had a lot of fun with yours as well. So let me know what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. I'll see you guys later.